Hi, I'm Mackie McCamish, and this will be an 8.4 draft review. It was originally going to be a live draft, but the Camtasia decided to default back to my headset, and I didn't realize until the whole thing was done that none of the audio was recorded. So let's just watch it from the review. I've written a little web app to, a little Windows app to convert my drafts into a more pleasing visual format so that we can follow them easily. So this was my first pack. Obviously, Mindslaver is pretty cool. Darksteel Axe, Tumble Magnet, Chrome Steed, Necrogen Scudder, Arrest, and Glimmerpoint Stag. I mean, this is a pretty amazing pack. I decide on this particular occasion that I'm really feeling the Axe, which, you know, given the Mindslaver and Arrest, it's maybe not the actual best pick, but it's really good. So I went for it, and that's what I took. As we can see, I took the Axe. So next. And loading from the internet. So our next pack has Infect in it and other stuff. Grasp of Darkness, Plague Stinger. I don't know, you weigh these two. I think in this particular case I go with the Plague Stinger. I could easily see somebody taking Grasp of Darkness there. I mean, you need creatures and you need removal. I mean, normally you take removal first, but I kind of like to cut the effect and make people think it's closed, so that's why I take that. And I think that pick is fine. Here, you know, what do you take? Instill, Chrome Steed, well, not Chrome Steed, Trigon of Corruption versus Instill Infection, I guess, is the choices. So Trigon is the one. I think Trigon is a bit more powerful, a little slower, but more, you know, a little better. They both take the 4 slot. So here, I think Plague Stinger obviously beats down the other dudes. It's a pretty easy pick. Not much here for me. What do I take? Oh yeah, duh. I'm not really... Eyes open. Okay. Easy pick. And this one, not much here for me. Trigon of Infestation. Okay, so just follow the Infect. Cyst Bear, I'm not even going to click it. And you can see my pick show up over here. Yeah, there's not much here. I mean, you can take the Vector Asp, but I don't really want to play it ever. So, and I could see myself ending up playing the Galvanizer in some sort of extreme mirror, Ichor mirror case or something. And then I don't really like playing Trigon of Infestation that much, so I already have one. So yeah, I think the already having one means take something else. And that's an easy pickup. And cut somebody off from that. Grab a light Untamed Might. And on to next pack. Now here, do we want the... You have to weigh the Nim versus Strider Harness. Strider Harness just rocks the house with Infect. But I'm low on creatures, and in this case I go with the Strider Harness. Could see it going either way. I mean, you definitely want enough creatures, but you want them to be good when they get out there, and I love Strider Harness with Infect. Slice and Twain versus Ichor Mirror. Again, you could go either way. I don't have much in the way of artifact or enchantment removal. In fact, I don't have any. So I go out on a limb and I take the removal over the creature, even though he's good. Maybe that could make all the difference. We will see. Okay, so a dude versus a thing versus a thing. Don't remember what I take here. I really like Fume Spitter though, because he clears all sorts of really annoying crap, and he's a 4-drop, and I already have a bunch of 4-drops. So I take another 4-drop. Okay. I could see taking the Fume Spitter here though, because I don't know. You need the Infect creatures, but at the same time, you need to freaking... I don't know. It's a tough one. Pinions is great with Infect. Already have this, probably not going into white, so take the Pinions. Not much here for me. Don't remember what I take. Okay. Yeah, he's an okay sideboard card for Infect if you think you're going to may pick up enough green creatures. I could see taking the Mirror here. Or even a Panic Spell Bomb. I guess just hate on the Revoke, or maybe play it. Probably hate. Tainted Strike, yeah. Get a late Fume Spitter, perfectly happy to get that. Lens is the best thing in this pack. Wall is the only thing I can use here, and take somebody's Furnace Celebration, take somebody's turn aside, and we are into the final pack. So that pack wasn't that great, but this pack has a hand of the Freighters. He's cool. In fact, this pack is pretty crazy. It's got another Plague Stinger, which is probably would be a fine choice as well. Galvanic Blast, Painsmith, Perilous Mirror. A lot of good stuff in this pack. I think you just take the cool, rare dude that can win you games. Cyst Bearer is instant pick. And although, to be fair, there was a Sylvok replica, and I did weigh that for a little bit, but Cyst Bearer is still instant pick there, I think. Now I've got enough 4 drops that I probably go Fume Spitter over you or this awful thing or another Strider Harness. So, Fume Spitter. And this, I guess, sort of a consideration, but not really. Painsmith versus Moriark Replica. Moriark Replica, I think Moriark Replica is cool and all, but Painsmith has the cool, and I have enough artifacts at this point where Painsmith could have some cool interactions and buff some dudes and make them really annoying, so take the Painsmith. Now we have another Painsmith, or do you want to grab a Corpsecur or a Wall? I think you take the Corpsecur. So that's the thing about Infect. These choices aren't really that hard. There's not that many hard choices when you draft Infect compared to the other archetypes. A Mirror, sure. I think that one's pretty simple. Withstand Death, why not? And take somebody's blue dude. Take here. I think maybe I should have. I hate drafted this dude, but you might as well hate draft the Painsmith. He's great, and you might play 2 Painsmiths. So I think Painsmith was the correct choice here. Not much to say for the rest of the draft, and we are done with the draft part. So let's look at the deck that I built. Here's the deck, and here's the sideboard. It's interesting because it only goes up to 4, which I kind of like doing when I play Infect, unless I've got some really cool, expensive, rare dude. I like to go to 4, and with 16 lands, you can just get stuff out there and win really quick, because that's what Infect does well. This was it's this sort of deck that sort of just narrowly made it, because there's not exactly a whole lot going on my sideboard. And I'm main decking with Withstand Death, which is awful against Infect. So it's really kind of borderline. I mean, against Infect, this would probably be better than Withstand Death. So we will go on to game 1, round 1.